Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React Time. Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Dan.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
It's a true factual statement. We like to react to things on the internet and hopefully people watch us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Farmer calmly destroys vegan OF girl.
Interesting.
Interesting
Interesting
you're not allowed
title.
to say that.
No, you're not.
Oh, are you not?
No, you can, but it's like monetization and things
Really?
like that, yeah.
Oh, right. Well,
How does he destroy her? Is it through the back door?
It's with a cucumber, obviously. She's vegan.
Prize-winning leak.
It's not going to be a pork sword, is it?
It was seepage. I won't call it a leak, it was seepage.
It just descends so quickly, it really does, doesn't it? So basic we are. Deary me.
I know who this girl is.
Oh,
Actually.
really?
Yeah, I think she's called Vegan Booty.
Which one is it?
The one on the...
Right, with the black and white hair.
Yeah.
Black
yeah,
t-shirt,
The one
right.
holding the microphone.
Oh, it's a mic. Right.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because, you know, Isaac Butterfield, the Aussie comic, I think he's been beefing with her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear
He's
me.
been
Beefing a
quadding with
vegan.
her for a while. Yeah, because he's done a couple of videos where he's paid for people's OFs and then reacted to it with his girlfriend and obviously blurred everything out.
Yeah.
Do you know
What's this on?
it's that what's the channel called?
Araco TV.
Araco TV. We've reacted
that-
to this channel before.
But is that? I mean, is that Araco TV? The when they sat down on the couch and all that? Is this?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
that's what I'm asking. Do you know
No.
what it's on?
No,
Right.
no, I don't. But one last thing is, I saw Isaac Butterfield react to a certain YouTuber's OF page that we've reacted to before. We reacted to someone on Tosh.0.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone spring to mind that's a big YouTube sort of person? Big being the keyword.
Oh, the guy who did the food.
Nicocado avocado.
Yeah.
He's got an OF.
Oh, really?
Isaac Butterfield and his missus sat there going, no! They watch it so you don't have
How's
to.
your OF channel going?
Terribly. 2 people. It's just me and Lee making content together. Anyway, farmer calmly destroys vegan OnlyFans girl. Let's get into it. Oh, I said it.
All animal industries, including the meat, dairy and egg industries, leather, wool, fur, feather, scales, they're all inherently abusive and they all murder animals to make profit from them, or once they're considered no longer profitable to the industries. Animals are blatantly abused in these industries. Let's move on to the dairy industry, where mothers are raped, and once they give birth after a 9-month pregnancy, her baby is often immediately taken away from her. Why? So you can drink her breast milk. If her baby is born male, he's murdered. He's shot in the head on the spot by the farmer, or he's sent to a slaughterhouse to be processed as veal, with 3 trillion individuals brutally murdered every year just for
You've
human
never
future
visited
consumption.
my place,
How do you know?
because if you had, you'd know that you're talking a load of shit.
And what animals do you farm? What is your industry, may I
I run
ask?
a goat dairy.
First and foremost,
I run a goat dairy. Now, for a start, we don't our animals.
Yes, you used euphemisms such as artificial insemination, which
I
is
don't use artificial insemination. I run my bucks with my herd. My bucks get the girls when the girls are in season, and only then. And it's their choice, nature's choice. We allow our kids to stay on their mother. We only take the excess milk. So you're talking a load of shit.
he
Come and
wants
have a
her
look.
breast milk in your mouth. He doesn't want it in the babies. The babies are murdered.
No, they're not. They're still. My babies are running around.
I feel like we just need to take a second to clap that guy for his calm
Don't pull any
response.
punches, does he? But, you know, that's what Australians are like, isn't it?
What's that girl in the red dress there for? I'm waiting for her to talk.
Yeah, I mean, we could go on about this sort of stuff all day, couldn't we?
I've not asked.
You eat what you want to eat,
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
eat what I want to
Yeah.
eat and drink what I want to eat,
Yeah.
and then let's all just live harmoniously without judging
we're
everyone.
mammals and we're carnivores, aren't we? You know, just, it's a fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just don't know. No one's ever approached me to sort of like. I tell like someone did come up to me one day and told me to turn my engine off when I was idling at a rail crossing.
Really?
I just went, "You talking to me?" And I think they just thought, I just thought they thought I ain't gonna get anywhere with this guy. I'm
Yeah.
off, and just walked off. Yeah.
Talk about a drop in the ocean, though, turning your engine off at a railway
I know,
crossing.
yeah.
So you're talking a load of shit.
He
Come and
wants
have a
her
look.
breast milk in your mouth. He doesn't want it in the babies. The babies are murdered.
No, they're not. My babies are running around in the paddock.
What
with their
happens
mums.
to the males?
The males? Well, those that I can't sell as breeding stock, I keep until they're around about 2 years old, and then I eat them. I'm a carnivore. I'll admit it.
Now, not only is this guy a farmer, but he's also a veteran, so he's fought for their right to be able to sit there and basically tell him as a farmer what he does and doesn't do. Even though half these vegan protesters have never even farmed in their life, they don't even know what they're talking about. They say a bunch of buzzwords, read a few facts on the internet, and they think they're experts. And this girl that he's debating with is probably the biggest muppet out of all of them.
Please stop paying for this violence and watch it on YouTube.
Shut up, bitch!
Now, I don't give a shit that this girl's vegan or that she loves attention and tries to use attention to promote her OnlyFans, which is very convenient. What bothers me is the fact that she thinks that she's got the right to ruin other people's businesses.
The sounds you hear now are pigs screaming for their lives inside carbon dioxide gas chambers. You're responsible for their murder if you're not vegan. You have blood on your hands! Okay. Psychopath!
This is my business, you lot.
That wasn't the first time that she went to that specific one. It was actually the third time. And the reason being is because that chef specifically has decided to ban all vegans from entering any of his restaurants. And I wonder why.
It just went from bad to worse. The Friday previous, lovely decided to enter my premises, kick off with a load of... There were at least 12 to 15 of them that entered my premises on the Friday the week before. There was another dozen of them outside with the screaming pig. That's the voices of the screaming pigs dying inside a gas chamber, burning from the inside out. We just literally locked shop, shut us down, and just try to run our business. That, however, then provoked her again to come back, decided to start it all over again. And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all a little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out. First of all, I asked them to leave. I asked them to step off my premises. When I went back into the premises, however, she decided to turn the megaphone even louder.
These childish little tactics never work. It's exactly the same as those Just Stop.
It's proper self-indulgent, isn't it? From the activists.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just I don't know. It's hard for me to say what I really mean without getting too angry.
You've got to dance a fine line, haven't you? Because
if I'm in a restaurant and someone comes in yelling like that, I'd be like, do one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Looks like a nice
you're
restaurant
fine.
as well.
Looks a very nice
People are
restaurant.
probably paying a good couple of Aussie dollars to
It's
be
not, when you're going out like that and you're paying that kind of money or even that kind of environment, you don't want someone coming in yelling and trying to put the business down, like you say. So just, you'd definitely get the support, wouldn't he, of certain patrons when they go in there and sort of like say,
Most patrons are well behind you, wouldn't they? I would guess.
Yeah, but you go and eat vegan food, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We
go for it.
That's why people don't go around making other people eat meat, do they? If you eat meat and stuff like that, people just get on with it, don't they? But whereas the vegans, they tend to want to force it down your throat, sort of thing. It's no.
When we were on holiday on the last night, we all took it in turns cooking or barbecuing or whatever, and I won't specifically say anyone, but I said, "So what are you sorting out tonight?" And they went, "Vegan meatballs for the kids and
vegan meat."
And vegetable fajita. It wasn't vegan meatballs, it was like corn meatballs for the kids, and then veggie fajitas for the adults. And I was like,
I'm off.
But I was like, I'm all for having some veggie in my fajitas to complement all the chicken that's in them. I had a proper moan about it, and surely enough we ended up with chicken fajitas. Oscar ate he loves spaghetti and meatballs. It's his favourite meal. Straight in, grabbed a meatball, started eating it, and then just went spat it out. And he went, I don't like it, it's disgusting. And I didn't tell him what it was or what it wasn't or anything like that. I've eaten Kwon before. It's not the worst, it's not the nicest.
I used to give my son the vegan nuggets that are like the equivalent to like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, I've had them. Yeah,
and they taste just like the McDonald's ones.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. But he didn't notice, and he liked them, so it didn't matter to me.
They're not that bad. Like I don't mind eating, like a veggie burger. Not a veggie burger, but when you get the patties that are like bean burgers and things like that, they can be nice.
It's just a free choice, isn't it, to do what you want to do.
I'm a vegetarian for a month just to try different foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it if you want to do that. Absolutely fine, isn't it?
One thing you're forced to do is experiment with flavours and spices and stuff more because you're not relying on the fats from the meat to flavour everything.
So. There's loads of restaurants I go in when I order. The guy who says to me, or the girl who says, "Are you vegetarian?" I go, "No, just what I've ordered." It's like, it's vegetarian food that I've ordered. So I think it's very rare, but it's but I do like sometimes. I do like a lot of vegetables.
Yeah, absolutely. So do I. Yeah,
I think
not the fake vegetables or.
The fake vegetables.
But it's like anything when people want you to be interested in what they want to be interested in. Someone came up to me a couple of weeks ago and went, "Been watching the Women's World Cup?" And I went, "No." He went, "What? I thought you loved football." I went, "I do." He went, "How come you're not watching the Women's World Cup?" I went, "Because it's shit." And he went, "Fair enough." I went, "Exactly."
Yeah. There's that many things to be into nowadays. Just because you live your life in a certain way doesn't mean you get to tell everyone how to live their lives.
Yeah.
And you like one sport doesn't mean you have to like another.
No,
just do your thing.
You don't have to like everything of a certain thing, like the football. I like vegetables, but I don't like sprouts particularly. So, I wouldn't have sprouts, but, there you go. Not that I don't like vegetables.
Sprouts lives matters and all that.
Megaphone even louder.
These childish little tactics never work. It's exactly the same as those Just Stop Oil Muppets. Everyone just thinks you're a bunch of lunatics. No one's going to listen to your message when you're screaming, you're playing pig noises, you're interrupting people's dinners. Everyone just thinks you're annoying. And if she thought she was ruining this guy's business, then she thought wrong.
To be honest, the support is getting bigger, stronger and more verbal for me. So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Now maybe they've not ruined his business, but they have ruined his relationship. Take a listen to this.
You're under attack in some ways. How are you doing?
Personally,
it's not easy.
I lost my partner because of this. I lost a relationship that I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person. And, thanks, vegans. You're barred for life, definitely. Whenever I open any other business. Now I'm going to start opening steak restaurants just to piss you off.
Her putting on that little show did no good whatsoever. It ruined a relationship and it's made more people eat meat. People like her are the reason I don't have much sympathy when people take the piss.
These vegans, you know, on TikTok. You need to eat more meat. You're looking a bit washed out.
I eat plenty of vegan meat.
Vegan meat? That's like saying I have plenty of black whites.
Pardon?
I've got loads of nighttime days.
Do you know what meat is?
Do I know what meat is?
Yeah, it's
yes,
food.
It is the
by definition, it's food.
The rotting carcass of a living animal, and it's delicious because God told us to eat meat.
And they're forced to race. That's just a fact.
You eat cows, correct?
No, I don't. I'm a vegan. I don't eat any animals.
Okay.
Anyone.
That explains a lot.
So now you know that I'm completely anti-animal abuse.
Am I in the wrong book about eating meat?
If you're eating someone else, you're forcing them into a murder factory. Of course, that's in the wrong.
That's being rude. People that are vegans, that's their right to be vegans, but it's not your right to say to someone that they shouldn't be eating meat.
How does eating meat make the genders unequal?
Eating meat holds a lot of symbolism. What we put on our bodies, the things we buy and put in our households, are fundamentally political acts.
Okay.
Right? The personal is political.
Okay. So I'm having a steak right now because I'm starving.
I hear you. I wish I could have half of that, but this doesn't look vegan, and I'm trying to be vegan.
Piers Morgan did this as well.
She was called Delicio.
Oh, did, yeah.
She was called Delicio, wasn't she?
Yeah. Not very
Delicio.
Yeah, I don't know who did it first, but I've definitely seen the clip of Piers Morgan doing it.
Yeah.
What, is he just eating meat in front of a vegan?
Just like arguing with a vegan on his show.
Was
and then
Piers Morgan having a burger or something? Or?
I think he did it with steak.
Was it steak as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
He may have done it more than once.
I've been out for dinner with a vegan, and my wife said to the person we were with another couple, and he says, "Oh, do you mind if we eat meat?" And I just looked at Gain and went, "I don't give a shit." you didn't ask me. If I'm not.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Do you mind if I eat this carrot?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
I just stopped to write in a track. I went, "I don't think so." The girl was like, "No, it's fine." I went, "I know it is."
I dated someone.
Tough shit.
Yeah.
I dated someone that was a vegan for a little bit. And it's fine. It's like if I ever cooked, I just cooked veggie food or vegan food or whatever.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. But I'm going to eat a steak.
Yeah.
So there's no problem with that then.
There was never an issue with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it shouldn't be. The same as this shouldn't be an issue. If you want to be a vegan, go for it.
Yeah.
If you want to be a carnivore, go for it. If you want to be a knobhead, go for it. Do whatever you want. Right? Live your dream.
Yeah.
Just don't bother me with your shit.
Yeah.
The consequences aren't there for a lot of people anymore, though. I think things have got too litigious, so people are worried about getting sued if they put hands on someone. And if you come in a restaurant like that and you push her and she trips and hurts her ankle, You're getting sued, aren't you? Guaranteed you're getting sued.
The world isn't going to change where everyone's a vegan. It just ain't happening.
No,
so I don't like these people are just absolutely wasting
unless
time.
they ban meat.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it. They'll never do that. Never do that. But it's just for themselves, isn't it? They just want their own publicity. So she's got like an OF page, actually.
Yeah.
Which is probably one of the main reasons why she does it.
Absolutely.
She knows cameras will be there. She'll be getting on it. Her name will be out there.
Does she have meat then?
Well,
clams.
Well, there's it.
Just a clam.
Oh man.
For vegan?
It's really hard because I don't know if I told you I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And cheese was like one of my favorite things.
See how that looks pretty good. That's a little rare, medium rare.
What do you love?
I love meat.
Hoorah! Meat!
Eating wings.
If you really want to kill the most things, be a vegan. Because the farmers who protect your beans kill everything. I kill one animal per arrow. In order to grow tofu, you have to kill every ground squirrel, every vole, every shrew, every snake, every turtle, every frog, every bird, every rabbit. Anything that gets in that bean field, I'm either going to plow and dismember, which is why the crows and the seagulls follow the combines every year. And then if anything does survive my first slaughter, I'm going to come in with Monsanto and poison the shit out of everything so you can have a tofu salad and not be responsible for any death. F*** you.
Now, as I've said before, and like most people, I don't give a shit if you're vegan. I don't even give a shit if you protest, as long as you do it in peace. When you start trying to ruin people's businesses, or you're trying to guilt trip people in the street into feeling like really bad people because they eat meat, that's when you're being a pain in the arse, and all that does is make me and other people want to eat more meat. Pause.
Yeah. It's just like they're just up oil, isn't it? They just go about it the wrong way, don't they? They don't like they can protest against it if that's what they want to do it. But I mean,
if you look at the percentage of the world that are actually vegans, it's such a small percent.
No,
it's something like 3 or 4%.
The way they bang on, you think it'd be like 99.8% of them.
Precisely, but you're in the minority and you're trying to tell the majority how to live their lives. You're that arrogant to think that you've cracked the code and everyone else should do what you say.
Yeah.
Nah. No chance.
I think with opinions like people just got the platforms to do it now, sort of thing. With trying to get the word out a little bit more, and they think they're more important than the next person.
Yeah.
That look at me, and you should listen to me. And I'm like, say what you got to say. If you stood in the same vicinity, I'm not hanging around. If I'm sat there and you want to go on about it, and then do one. And if you're going to upset me, then I'm going to say something back to you that might offend you really bad. Because I've got that in my armour.
No, just a bit.
Really? Say something real bad.
Really?
I had a classic at the weekend. Someone shouldered into me. Actually went for me and dropped the shoulder right into my chest. So I turned around and called him a name, and he just didn't like it one bit. He just went off, and I'm pretty sure he went home and cried.
He's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was a grown man. He wasn't a kid.
Was
Yeah. And he said to me, he said, "You effing walked in my way."
Yeah.
So I just went, "Shut up, you." And I called him his name. Police didn't even say anything. Police were all around me and everything. I just didn't say anything. I was just like, "You started it, mate."
Did it rhyme with bombs?
No.
No.
You've got to be careful. Got to be careful at the football now. You can't say certain words,
right?
And that's one of them. You're not allowed to say.
Schofield ruined it for everyone.
Probably slipped out loads of times.
That's what he said.
By accident.
When I was saying it, I was like, "Shit, said it again. I've got to be careful."
To rewire your brain, won't you?
Yeah, I know. It's hard. But anyway, good. I enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.